Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we're looking at the Star Wars Black Series Jedi Knight Luke. Now, I think he's an exclusive, which is a bummer because Jedi Knight Luke is best Luke. This is him at the culmination of his story arc, all the development we've gotten throughout the films. This is the Luke we were waiting to see. Jedi Luke. He's matured. He can, speak with his father as an equal. He can fight with his father as an equal. It is what the saga was almost building towards. I think maybe the redemption of Vader is like the ultimate point of the series. But anyway, Luke's development is essential, and this is the culmination of that, and, everyone would want this figure, so I don't understand why it's an exclusive and why it's so difficult to get, but first impressions are that it's definitely worth tracking down if you have the time. So, he comes with his lightsaber, the blade comes out, he comes with a little blaster. So again, that's two accessories off the bat. He also comes with the sort of Star Wars Black Series stand, but he's so stable you don't need it. I'm not using it right now. And he's in quite a dynamic standing pose, so that shows you the balance is good initially. He's got great ankle pivot, and the arm articulation in the shoulder, crazy. Almost butterfly joint. That's both ends. But he doesn't have double-jointed elbows. They've used a strange... It's almost like a necker joint, I think? But, yeah, I don't understand, because the General Kenobi figure, which was much less sort of articulated, had double-jointed elbows, so I don't know why he's a backstep. Maybe they couldn't cut it into the sculpt effectively, or they didn't believe they could, but they could have. So that's, a bit of a down point, but not a huge one. The leg articulation is fantastic, goes out to the side, great thigh swivel, ankle. Knees are double jointed, so that's nice. He gave us the old double jointed knee. He's got waist, but I think, waist swivel. Don't think he has ab crunch, or if it is, it's like hidden by the robe, or hampered by the robe. But he moves, sorry, that's the background pushing him over, not him having a lack of balance. As you can see, he is quite stable and quite a good figure. The face sculpt, let's get on in there. So it's not as good a sculpt as, say, the General Kenobi exclusive that came out, but it still is clearly Mark Hamill Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. So, that's all you could ask for. The detailing on his lightsaber, if my camera will focus, which it's not going to, is quite impressive. Like, it's got its little clip at the bottom, even sculpted in, though sadly there's no point on him to clip it to. So that's disappointing. But... oh, come on. No, alright. He's got his blaster, which looks quite good, and on top of all of that, and the stand, you can also introduce him in his, well, hidden guise, where he's got his cloak draped over him. Now, the cloak looks pretty good, I think. With fabric at this size, it doesn't have the weight of the actual piece of clothing, so the hood springs up a bit too much. But when you've sort of got it fully drawn around him and have sheathed the lightsaber and everything, he does look quite good and sort of mysterious. So it's another nice attachment, and you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. Like, that's 4 accessories with the figure for, Marvel Legends price. So, yeah, they've even carved in, like, the chin dimple, actually. So, very impressive amount of detailing. Those piercing blue eyes are in there. Yeah, really, really solid figure. The joints are a little loose in points, but that might not be like a line-wide issue. And as you can see, he's standing quite well and holding his pose, despite their mild looseness. So, not a huge knock either way. I do think he's a figure where you can't have him displayed like this because it looks a bit sloppy. You either need to have him, in his sort of robed, hidden state, or robe off, lightsaber blaring, full-on Jedi Knight Luke. But he still looks good if you choose either of those display options, and you have options, which are always a good thing to have. So, I think this guy's a 5 out of 5, or maybe a 4 out of 5, for the loose joints and those elbows. No, I'll still go with 5 out of 5. the elbows don't matter that much. He can basically do any pose you need, especially because he's got that crazy shoulder articulation. And we've gotten so much accessory-wise. Yeah, a 5 out of 5 figure, a very solid entry into the Star Wars Black Series. And, you know, what we want, because Luke is... Is he the protag of the series? No. Anakin, I'd say, overall is the protagonist because we see his rise and fall. Whereas with Luke, we kind of see his rise. And I guess we see his fall. I mean, he did not do well in the, you know, sequel series, as it's called. Be interested to see what happens with him in the upcoming... What's it called? Not The Last Jedi. I can't even remember. What's the new movie called? I don't know. It's gone. But I think I will be seeing that, but it would just be interesting to see what decisions they're going to make, what direction they're taking it. Will they stick with Rian Johnson's, you know, destroy the past, or are they going to have J.J. Abrams try and sort of recapture the past like he did? I mean, those two films went in such different directions. Seeing what J.J. has termed a cohesive ending will be a miracle if they can pull it off. So I'm very interested in the film, at least. Anyway, I've rambled on way too long, but I'll get some pictures going and then we'll wrap this up. 1 second. Hi folks, and as you can see, he fits in very well with the Emperor that they've put out. I mean, you can just recreate their sort of, you know, banter so easily with these figures, and they both look phenomenal when they're together. The whole color scheme of that scene, just the sheer levels of darkness involved, I don't know, it just really adds to it. Especially when you're doing it in, like, figure form. I'm so pleased with this little setup I've knocked up. And again, I've just printed out the Death Star window and have them posing against it. And the figures make it look great. So that's the sign of, you know, they're doing their job well and they're capturing the likeness of the characters really well. So I'm going to stress again, 5 out of 5. If you've got the Palpatine, definitely invest in this Luke. Track him down. I think he's up on Kapow Toys in the UK. Comics and Cocktails have him up for pre-order, I think. In-Demand Toys is sold out. That's how I got him early. They got their stock in, I don't know, somehow, very early. But he has 2 options available to you in the UK that I know of. He's probably going to come to Forbidden Planet because they normally get the exclusives. And if you're in another country, just good luck. Like, I think he's a struggle to find in America at the moment. But that might have changed since I last checked. Anyway, if you can find him, I highly recommend getting him. 5 out of 5, awesome figure. Hopefully they keep putting out releases like this. I need a Vader, and I'm hoping they bring out a new Vader, you know, to sort of complement these releases. But if not, I might have to just track one down. Yeah, so invest. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more reviews, we have plenty more. We have Hero House and Figure Fights. If you want to see the action figures in action, they're a great time. And in the meanwhile, all the best. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.